The advice given in this video is general. If any exercise doesn't feel right for you, then simply skip it. Any exercise shown with weights can also be done without them. If you need any advice or wish to speak with somebody, please contact your physiotherapist. Next, we're going to do a full squat. So stand with your feet slightly wider than hip distance apart and turn your toes out slightly. You can bring your arms in front of you if that feels comfortable for you. And then you're going to bend through the knees and hinge through your hips. And you're going to squat down. Try and get your hips lower than your knees. Stand all the way back up. We're going to do 10 repetitions. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you push through the floor to stand up nice and tall. 4, 5, halfway there. 6, 7, and 8, 9, one more to go, 10. So for the next exercise, we're going to do squat pulses. So stand behind your chair in case you need it for a little bit of support. You're going to bend through your knees, making sure your feet are hip width apart and hinging through your hips. Come down to your lowest squat and you're going to pulse down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then standing up nice and tall. We're going to do 3 repetitions of that. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, standing up. Let's go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, standing up. And last time, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, standing up. For this exercise, we're going to do calf raises. You're going to stand behind a chair so that you can hold on for support if you need. You're going to lift your heels up off the ground, spreading your weight evenly between your 10 toes, and then slowly lower back down. We're going to do 10 repetitions. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, you should feel your calves burning. 5, 6, you're nearly there. 7, 8, just 2 more to go. 9, and 10. For the next exercise, we're going to do a step up with a leg raise. So stand behind your step, holding onto your hand weights if you like. You're going to step up with one leg and then raise the other leg up to 90 degrees. Slowly lower that leg back down and then step down with the other leg. We're going to alternate legs and we're going to do 5 on each leg. 1, and 1, 2. Remember, if the weights get too heavy, you can put them on the floor. 3, 3, 2 more on each leg to go. 4, 1 on each leg. 5. The next exercise we're going to do is a reverse lunge. So hold on to your hand weights if you like. You're going to step back with one leg and then bring your knee all the way down towards the floor and then step it back in. We're going to alternate legs and do 5 repetitions on each side. Let's go. 1, 2, Remember, if the weights get too heavy, you can just pop them down. 3. 2 more. 4. And 5. So next we're going to do a glute exercise in our kneeling position. So we're going to come onto our hands and knees, where your hands are underneath your shoulders and your knees are underneath your hips. You're going to straighten one leg back behind you and then lift that leg up to hip height. Bring that leg down towards the mat and then slowly lift back up. We're going to do 5 on each side. Let's go. 1.
Hold for try. We'll pick it up from, we're going to do 5 on each side. Let's go. Stand by. Okay, good.
We're going to...
Yeah, your leg was up here.
We're going to do 5 on each side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring that knee all the way back in, and we're going to swap sides. So straighten the other leg out behind you, lift it up to hip height, and let's go. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you keep your hips square. 4, and 5. Bring that knee all the way back in. Good job. So now we're going to do a glute exercise in our kneeling position. We're going to be doing pulses. So we're going to come onto our hands and knees. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Straighten one leg out behind you and lift it up to hip height. Go the whole thing again?
No, just go from straighten your leg out behind you.
Straighten your leg out behind you and lift it up to hip height, keeping your hips square. You're going to pulse that leg up towards the ceiling for 10. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring that knee all the way back in and let's swap sides. Straighten the other leg out, lift it up to hip height and pulse up for 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your glutes at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Bring that knee all the way back in. So now we're going to do leg circles. So let's come onto your hands and knees with your hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. Straighten one leg out behind you and lift it up to hip height. You're going to draw little circles with your toe in a clockwise direction and then in an anti-clockwise direction. We're going to do 5 in each direction. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now change directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring that knee all the way in and let's swap sides. It's like you're drawing little circles with your legs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring that knee all the way back in. For the next exercise, we're going to lay on our side and work on our hip muscles. So lay down on one side, laying onto your bicep or bringing that arm behind your head if it's more comfortable. Bend your knees up to 90 degrees. Make sure your knees are stacked on top of one another. Keep your heels connected and then open up your knee out to the side. Slowly lower back down. Try not to bring your knee out too far so that you don't rock your hips back. We're going to do 10 on each side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, and 10. Good job. You can tap out your hip and then we're going to swap sides. So slowly come back up and swapping sides. Laying back down onto your other arm and bringing your knees up to 90 degrees again. Keep those hips connected, heels connected.
Let's go back to the side. Switching sides?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. So laying down onto the other side, bend your knees up to 90 degrees. Keep those heels connected and then lift that top knee out away from you and slowly lower back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, glute should be burning, 9, last one, 10. The next exercise, we're going to be working on our inner thighs. So lay down onto one side, laying out onto an outstretched arm. Stretch your legs out and then bring your top leg over your bottom leg. Your bottom leg should be nice and straight. You're going to lift that bottom leg up towards the ceiling and then lower it slowly back down. We're going to do 10 on each side. Let's go. 1, 2, bring that leg up as high as you can. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You've only got 2 more to go. 9 and 10. Good job. We're going to swap sides. So slowly come back up, swapping over onto your other side. Lay down onto that arm and straightening both your legs, bring the top leg over the bottom leg. And then you're going to lift that bottom leg up from the mat and slowly lower back down. For 2, 3, lift it up as high as you can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more to go, 9, last one, 10.